In this video, I'm going to show you how to start a motorcycle. So in the last videos, we learned how to mount and dismount the bike. In this one, we're going to show you how to actually get it started. That way you're one step closer to riding it. So I'm going to go ahead and mount up here, doing all the same things we talked about before. If you haven't seen how to mount a bike, go ahead and watch that video. Now that I'm all mounted up, including my side stand up and stowed, I'm going to go ahead. My first step is to turn my ignition key on. Notice how the gauge lights up here. My ignition's on. Next, I want to go ahead and shift my motorcycle into neutral. So to do that, I'm going to balance my weight on my right foot here, bring my left foot up off the ground, start out with it on the foot peg. Now, I know I'm in first gear. I can test it by pushing all the way down gently. That'll be first gear at the bottom. Next, I want to squeeze my clutch lever in here. See it up there. Now I'm going to hook my toes underneath the shift lever here, and I'm just going to very gently lift up. Now I want you to watch my gauge here until the little green N lights up. Very subtle pressure on my gear shift lever. Boom, there it is. Now that I've shifted my bike into neutral, now I want to next find this engine cutoff switch here that my thumb is touching and flick it to the on position. You can hear the bike responding as I do that. Now, I've got all the steps accomplished so far. I'm on the bike, ignition's on, bike's in neutral. I have my clutch levers still squeezed in. The last step is going to be to find this engine start button down here, usually underneath your engine cutoff switch. This bike has a hazard button here, and then the start button is beneath that. So this is going to be the last step. With that clutch still squeezed in, I'm going to use my thumb to press the start button, and you'll hear the bike start up. Now the last thing I want to do, I don't want to trust this green light to make sure I'm in neutral, so I can verify I'm in neutral by slowly easing this clutch lever out with my left hand, very slowly, very smoothly. If I get it all the way open past the friction zone and the bike doesn't move, then I can let go of the lever. I know for sure I'm in neutral. As opposed to if I was in first gear, but the light for neutral was on, if I started to ease that clutch out, the bike would start to move forward. If I did it too aggressively and abruptly, it might jump forward a foot right through the wall of my garage. So never trust that green light. Make sure you test it out that you're in neutral for sure by easing that clutch lever out smoothly and slowly, and double check that you're for sure in neutral. Now your bike's running, you're in neutral, you're ready to begin your ride. So you're ready to head down the road and have an adventure, right? But we have another problem. Now that we learned how to start the bike, we also need to learn how to shut it off. So check out this video next to learn how to do that.